We actually have finished lesson 1. I just want to show you where we are, because when we were doing the flashcard practice, we actually did it, all of it. So we're almost finished. Toward the end of this lesson, we do a review, but I will leave this review after lesson 2, because lesson 2 is so easy. It's like halwa puri, as my teacher used to say. It's like halwa puri. Halwa puri is
what is it?
Can somebody translate? It's like sweets. It's like easy sweets. The one you just put in your mouth and it just goes down.
Cotton candy.
Yeah, like cotton candy. Yeah, exactly. It's like cotton candy. So, are you guys ready for lesson 2? Okay. So this is hada, right? How do you say that is? That is what we will learn today. That's all, pretty much. That's all. Okay? So it's really easy. So الدرس الثاني, second lesson, ذلك. That's how you say that is. Okay? ذلك. Can everybody say it with me? ذلك. Exactly. Just like هذا, it doesn't have the ذلك doesn't have an alif after it. It's just assumed. Okay, that's part of the pronunciation. ذلك. Okay? So you will be able to understand all of this, and I'm going to have you read. You'll be able to understand, mashallah, all of this just by knowing ذلك. So, Mavish, can we begin with you, please? Very nice. Very nice, mashallah. Look at you. You're an Arab. You're an Arab now. So what does that mean? What is?
What is that? What is that? ذلك النجم, that is star.
That is a star.
A star.
That's right. Very nice. Perfect. Perfect. That was beautiful.
Let's go to lesson 3.
No, but this is good practice. Okay. Okay. All right, Sidra, why don't you read this, please?
Is it right?
Yes, that's perfect.
What is translation?
That is mosque.
No.
Haza.
Hada.
This is mosque.
This is a mosque. Yes.
That is,
and
house.
Wa.
And that is house.
And that is a house. Very nice. Perfect. Everybody understand? هذا مسجد وذلك بيت. And for the on your online recording, ما ذلك ذلك نجم. Okay. Great. Okay, who's next? Huria.
هذا حصان
حصان.
وذلك حمار.
حمار. هذا حصان وذلك حمار. Very nice. What does it mean?
This is horse.
Mm-hmm.
This is a horse, and this is
No.
and that is donkey.
That is a donkey. Okay, mashallah. All right. Go ahead. It's okay. Nobody's going to judge you. It's okay. We're all learning together. أذلك كلب. What does it mean? No, it's a question, right? You guys remember the purpose of the Hamza in the front? Yes. Yes, that means it's a question. Exactly. Very nice. That's a question mark. Okay, go ahead. أذلك كلب. It's okay, take your time. I'm in no hurry. What does kalb mean? Yeah, so what does dhalika mean? Is that a dog? Yeah, is that a dog? Go ahead and read this. قط. Yeah. لا ذلك قط.
No, that is a cat.
Yes. No, that is a cat. Exactly. All right, Ashif.
ما ذلك من ذلك صغير.
Wow. Did you hear her accent?
Yeah.
Knife?
Yeah, it's very good. She's perfect.
That was more than perfect.
Just easy. Just she's happy from now on.
No, seriously. That was really, really good. You didn't even say dhalika, you just said ma dhalik. That was really nice.
Imam,
Yes.
who is this? Who is this? And
No.
leader?
Leader. It means leader. Okay? So in a
Is it Italian?
no, the tanween wouldn't change. Tanween, it's not a matter of tanween. I'll show you, okay? 1 second.
Is it Auma? No.
Close.
Very close.
Close, but no cigar.
You said it.
Yeah, close.
Auma.
Not Ima. We'll have to learn how to pronounce it properly. Hold on, okay? I'm sorry. I'm gonna write it down. Inshallah. Okay. Imam starts with a Hamza. Okay, Imam starts with a Hamza. Imam. Okay? And then the plural is Astaghfirullah. Shu Malu. What's going on? Okay. I don't know, it's being really slow. I don't know why is it so slow. Huh? It's sad. It thinks its Arabic is hard. That's what's going on. Imma. How do you say? Imma. Imma. Okay. So, let's look in the Quran for these two words. I'm sorry, I didn't prepare very well, but we will look in the Quran for Imam. Okay. Okay. Where did it go? Where did it go? I think it's... Yeah. Let me do that again. Sorry. The computer is being weird with me. It's Ayah 124. Okay. 124. Okay. وَإِذِ ابْتَلَى إِبْرَاهِيمَ رَبُّهُ. When Ibrahim alayhi salam was tested by his Rabb. Okay? Ibtala. Ibtala means what? Test. A very difficult test. Ibtala. It comes in Urdu, we say bala. Bala, we think something is like something like a jinn or something, but it's not. Bala means a really terrible, difficult test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So ibtala, so when Allah put bala on Ibrahim, when he put him into test, Rabbuhu, bikalimatin, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tested. So you guys now understand Imam? Okay. Let's see. Why is my computer so slow? Do we have the plural Imma in the? I think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't see it. Yeah. I don't think it's there.
I think the story of Israel.
Yeah.
Oh, right there. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
It is.
Yes. Oh, you know what? It's silly. It didn't tell me the ayah number. A'imma. Yes. At-Tawbah 12. Okay? Tawbah. Astaghfirullah. I'm not having a good day. I'm so sorry. Can somebody make me coffee, please, if you don't mind? Okay, 12. No, the students, I need you to sit down. No, let Sabir do it. Okay?
But I work in school.
Okay. I have to. My Arabic is weak in this. وَإِن نَكَثُوا.
You got it.
Yeah. I know. I'm looking for the meaning.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I say it right.
Yeah.
I'll do it this way. I'm having not a good day. I apologize.
You're fine.
أئمة يهدون بأمرنا بالمصطفى.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's look at this. Let's look at this ayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling Rasulullah, وَإِن sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, وَإِن نَكَثُوا أَيْمَانَهُم. Ayman is from oaths, like promises, contracts. When you promise something, those promises are called ayman. Okay. Because you give yamin. Yamin means a right hand, but it also means a promise. Like you shake hands with somebody, I'm going to do this. It's called ayman. Okay. وَإِن نَكَثُوا, when they broke their promises, مِن بَعْدِ عَهْدِهِمْ, after they had promised them, after they made the ahad, after they made the contract, وَطَعَنُوا فِي دِينِكُمْ, and then they ridiculed and found problems with your religion. فَقَاتِلُوا أَئِمَّةَ الْكُفْرِ, then fight the leaders of kufr. أئِمَّةَ الْكُفْرِ. You guys get it?
Yes.
إِنَّهُمْ لَا أَيْمَانَ لَهُمْ. They don't care about their promises. They, لَعَلَّهُمْ يَنْتَهُونَ, because they're going to continue to break the promises. So that is why the order was given to Rasulullah to fight them, because for them, the value of their word means nothing. So essentially that's what this means. Okay, great. Let's go back to the book. Astaghfirullah. Okay. Mudarris. This is not in the Quran, Mudarris, but that's okay. What does Mudarris mean? Who can remind me? What is Mudarris? Teacher. That's right. And what is the plural of Mudarris? Yes. Mudarrisun. Mudarrisun. So in Arabic, some plurals are in different forms, right? For example, bab is abwab, imam is a'imma, himar is hamir, right? Or hisan is ahsana. So it doesn't follow a particular structure, right? Some words, though, they do follow, some plurals, they do follow a pattern. And inshallah, we will learn this. These are called sound plurals, jam'a salim, okay? Sound plurals. So mudarris is one of those words that it has a sound plural. Mudarris, mudarrisun, Muslim, muslimun, mu'min, Mu'minun.
mu'minun.
Exactly. You can tell. See, they start with a meme. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. We will learn that. That's a very advanced topic. We will learn later. Very advanced topic. Not advanced, very, very advanced. Yeah, kafir, kafirun. Yes. Who else? Munafiq, munafiqun. Right? Yeah. Okay, you guys get the idea? So those are also plurals. I'll tell you guys something here. Just listen and forget. Okay? Listen and forget. I'm just putting something in your head. Okay? Just putting something in your head. So remember the tanween. Imam is really imamun. Correct? Right? A'immatun. Okay? Mudarrisun. You see, all we're doing is, this is also like a tanween. It just made it long. Mudarrisun. It's also like a tanween. Okay? What is this word? What is this word? Mudarrisin. This is also the same exact word. It's just what is this? So let me tell you. Again, I'm telling you this and I want you to forget after, okay? This is actually either mudarrisan or mudarrisin. The plural of this becomes that. So it's really, this is, whenever you see in at the end, that's really, it is not the dhamma tanween. It is a shape of the kasra tanween or the fatha tanween. Okay? Like that. Okay, but anyway, forget it, okay? We're not there yet. Inshallah, we will talk about that later. Okay. And we already know what, I explained to you last time what dars is. What is dars? A lesson, right? A lesson, something you learn. Okay. Okay. Now let's go back to the book. We took a break. Okay, who's next? Go ahead, Buddha. No, from the top. Wow, that is really good, mashallah. Tell me what that means. What is this? What is? Yes. That is a stone. That is a rock or a stone. Yeah, hajar. Hajar can be big too. Okay, hajar can be big too. Okay, now in the Quran, there's beautiful places where hajar is used. Let's look. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna tell them that the same ayah. Yeah. No. Why are you apologizing, Habibi? Two ayahs. Okay, we'll do the two ayahs. So again, this is the story of Musa alayhi salam and the children of Israel. Okay. وَإِذِ اسْتَسْقَى مُوسَى لِقَوْمِهِ فَقُلْنَا اضْرِبْ بِعَصَاكَ الْحَجَرَ. When the people of Musa's nation, the children of Israel, they asked him, hey, we're thirsty, we need water, because they were roaming in the desert for a long time, and they were thirsty. So they asked him for water. So Musa alayhi salam made a dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, give them water. So Allah told him, so Allah says, فَقُلْنَا, and we said, whenever in the Quran you hear we, a lot of people think, I think it's not wrong, everybody thinks that this is, a royal we, right? Like the kings and queens, they say we. Ibn Taymiyyah has a different explanation, and I completely agree with him, because if you read the Quran, it matches perfectly. Whenever we is used, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about himself and the angels. So فَقُلْنَا means Allah commanded the angels to command Musa alayhi salam. So that's a hint. But whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses I, that is special. That's something really important. Okay, and we will see that in Surah Taha. Anyways, فَقُلْنَا اضرب strike بعصاك الحجر with your asa means your stick. Yeah, the stick. Musa alayhi salam had a stick always, right? He was a shepherd. He was a shepherd. All of the prophets were shepherds. We learn from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So he was shepherd. So he had a stick in his hand. So he was holding the stick, and Allah said, "Take your stick and strike the hajar, strike the rock." فَانْفَجَرَتْ مِنْهُ, and then fajr means to explode. That's why fajr is called fajr, because when the sun rises, the light just explodes from the horizon. That's why it's called fajr. Okay, so فَانْفَجَرَتْ مِنْهُ إِثْنَةَ عَشْرَةَ عَيْنًا, and then what exploded out of it? 12 springs. 12 springs exploded out of that rock that Musa alayhi salam hit by the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, actually. Okay, so that's hajar. Okay, what is the plural of hajar? Hajar. Did you see I'm not intentionally putting fatha dhamma kasra, and you can still read it, right? Are you proud of yourselves? MashaAllah? Huh? Hajar. 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 Okay? Okay, hajar. It's like that. Hajar. Okay, let's keep reading. Hijara. Is it hijara? Yeah, that's I think hijar is also valid. I'll have to check, inshallah. I'll have to check. Okay, and then there's a beautiful ayah right after. Wasn't it right after this? No, it's later. It's later. That's okay. We'll find it right now. 1 second. Yeah. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, so what did the children of Israel do? What the Israelites, what did they do to Musa alayhi salam? They continued to disobey Allah, but they also continued to frustrate Musa alayhi salam a lot. Okay? Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, ثُمَّ قَسَتْ قُلُوبُكُمْ, then we made your hearts hard. What does hard heart mean? Somebody who doesn't, iman doesn't go inside, they have no feelings, they're just in for themselves, right? A heartless person. ثُمَّ قَسَتْ قُلُوبُكُمْ مِنْ بَعْدِ ذَلِكَ, after that. بَعْدِ ذَلِكَ, after that. Ba'd means after. Ba'di dhalik, after that. فَهِيَ كَالْحِجَارَةِ. Kal means like. Okay? فَهِيَ كَالْحِجَارَةِ. So they were like rocks. The heart became like rocks. Are you guys listening? Girls? Okay. أَوْ أَشَدُّ قَسْوَةً, or even harder. Okay? Their hearts became hard or even harder. وَإِنَّ مِنَ الْحِجَارَةِ, and from the rocks, لَمَّا يَتَفَجَّرُ مِنْهُ الْأَنْهَارُ, there are rocks out of which rivers come out, gush out. I'll explain what this means. Okay? And there are hearts out of which rivers come out. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in Surah Al-Baqarah, وَإِنَّ مِنْهَا لَمَا يَشَّقَّقُ فَيَخْرُجُ مِنْهُ الْمَاءُ, and there are hard, like rock hearts, right? Hard hearts that break open and water comes out. It doesn't gush out, but it comes out. Water comes out. وَإِنَّ مِنْهَا, and there are لَمَا يَهْبِطُ مِنْ خَشْيَةِ اللَّهِ, there are hard rocks that fall by the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They fall down. They don't break open. Water doesn't come out. They just fall. وَمَا اللَّهُ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا تعملون, and Allah knows everything what you're doing. Okay? Allah is not heedless of what you're doing. What does this mean? Who can guess? Because when you read the Quran and you read some things like this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says you have to think about what it is. أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ, don't you think about the Quran? Do you have locks on your heart? So we are supposed to do tadabbur of the Quran. So I want you to do tadabbur, not tafsir. This tadabbur. What do you think this means? Just guess. So 3 kinds of hearts. Hard hearts. They're like rocks. There's rocks that actually break open and rivers come out. There's the others, type 2, they break open, but just water just comes out. And there's one that nothing comes out, it just falls.
It's the sense of piety in the heart.
So there could be hard hearts. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about rocks right now, not hard hearts. Rocks, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying there are rocks, there are hard rocks, right? But because they have so much iman in them, they explode with water. Water is a sign of iman in the Quran. Water is a symbol of iman. If you read the Quran end to end, you'll see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about iman. Iman. So water is a sign of iman. So water gushing out means what?
Iman.
Meaning there's a lot of iman in the heart. Like if you break open that rock, even though it looks hard, it has a lot of iman, because when you break it open, water gushes out. That's how much iman it is in it. So number 2, if you break it open, water just comes out. It doesn't gush out. So what kind of iman is that? A little bit lower. Not a little bit, quite a bit lower. But it's still iman. Right? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put iman in our hearts. Okay? And the 3, they fall. There is iman because it falls. It's not enough. The water doesn't even come out.
So that's soft.
It doesn't break, but it still falls because it's afraid of Allah. Min khashyatillah, from the fear of Allah. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, look, rocks can do that. Your hearts are so hard that they don't even do that. Even hard rocks do that. Your hearts, they don't even do any of this. They when you break open, water doesn't come out. When you break them open, they don't even fall by the fear of Allah. Nothing happens. They just sit there. Meaning your hearts are so bad, so hard. You get it? Make sense? So what did we learn from this? We learned from this Quranic lesson. We learned that you will not be able to understand the Quran and one ayah unless you read the whole Quran. Okay? This is what we learned. How did scholars know that this is iman? Obviously, it's not magic. Either Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained it, or the Quran itself explains itself. So the rule number 1, if you don't understand something in the Quran, read more Quran. Because then Quran will explain itself to you. Make sense?
Even if, subhanAllah, if you notice, after that, Allah says, and you it's just an indication of that it's an iman.
Yes. Anyway, I don't want to make this a Quran lesson, but I know you guys enjoyed this. That's why I'm doing it. And I enjoy it as well. Because this is the whole point of learning Arabic, right? For you, yeah.
This was the
Yes.
question actually Priya was asking me this morning.
What was the question?
She was asking how, what do you mean by, in the Quran, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying they have hard heart or black heart.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Mm.
So, you explain
Yeah.
what does heartless heart mean?
You know, when something bad happens, Huria, do you cry? Yeah? Because you're soft inside, right? You're soft inside. You have feelings, and your feelings got hurt, so you cry. That's water too. Water's coming out, right? So you can think of it like that. Also, there are rocks, or like people that have hearts that when they hear Allah's words in the Quran and they hear something good, they start to cry so much. Right? They're sobbing in the salah or whatever. That is also an image, the same kind of image.
Even Allah mentioned another 2 parts.
Mhm.
The one you mentioned.
Yes.
أقفالها.
أقفالها. Yeah. Okay. So a heart that does not cry, eyes that don't cry, that is a sign of a hard heart. So you know how when you go to a doctor and they do a pulse check on you, what do they check? The vitals, right? How's your blood pressure? How's your temperature? How's your pulse rate, right? How's your sugar level or whatever? They do a blood test and they look at all these things. Do you know what is a test for Iman? If you cry by doing the dhikr of Allah. If you don't cry, and if it doesn't touch you, then you know that you're low on the Iman scale and you need to fix something about it. Yes, of course, yes. So can you teach them the dua, Sheikh, about the ومن عين اللهم إن نعوذ بك من عين لا تدمع. Yeah, go ahead.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من عين لا تدمع. That Allah, that we seek away from not having even that eye that fear you. ومن أذن لا تسمع, from the ear that
milk. Okay. ما في حليب. Okay.
No, halib is modern Arabic. Okay.
Okay.
Classical Quranic Arabic, Laban is milk. Okay, let's look at, I don't think sukkar is in the Quran, but Laban definitely is. Laban. Nope. Where's Surah Ma'idah, right? Where's Laban?
The sweets in the Quran mentioned by Asal.
No, but that's Asal is honey.
Yeah.
I wish I was a Hafiz.
Surah Al-Rahman.
Is it in Surah Al-Rahman? I don't think so. Maybe.
In Surah Al-Rahman. Yeah.
Why can't I find it?
No, not Surah Al-Rahman. It's...
Hold on. Let me see. Yeah. بيضاء للشاربين is that the Laban?
You think about sugar or Lebanon?
لا Laban.
Lebanon.
No.
Maybe Surah Waqiah.
It's definitely in where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about the cows. In Surah Al-Ma'idah. I think it's Surah Al-Ma'idah. An'am. Yeah. Yeah. If I can't find it, I'll move on. Where? No, this isn't the tafsir. That's okay, I'll just show you the tafsir. Okay, so here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, tafsir is fine too, that's Arabic as well, right? I'll show you. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, وَإِنَّ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَنْعَامِ لَعِبْرَةً. For you all, for the people, for us, in the cattle, what is cattle? Cows, goats, right? Camels, that's also cattle. There is a lesson for you. There is something you need to learn from it. Meaning there is a sign from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. نُسْقِيكُمْ. We make you drink from them. مِمَّا فِي بُطُونِهَا. From what is in their bellies. وَلَكُمْ. So what is that? What is that? Milk. Goat milk, cow milk, camel milk. Okay? نُسْقِيكُمْ. We give you drinks. Yeah. مِمَّا فِي بُطُونِهَا. Batan means belly. Butun is the plural of bellies. Okay? Bellies. وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَنَافِعُ. And for you there are many benefits. كثيرة. منافع كثيرة. There's many benefits. وَمِنْهَا تَأْكُلُونَ. And you eat from them too. You not only drink their milk, but you eat them as well. So this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So here, Tafsir al-Jalalain, Jalaluddin al-Suyuti, he's a big, huge scholar, mashallah, rahimahullah, huge scholar. He, and along with another Jalaluddin al-Mahalli. So both their names was Jalaluddin. So this tafsir is called Jalalain, the two Jalals. It's tafsir al-Jalalain. So he explains, mimma fi butuniha means al-laban, the milk. Okay. Anyways, all right, let's move on. Back to sukkar. What does that sound like? Is it similar to the English? Yeah. Where do you think that word comes from? Arabic.
Sugar.
It comes from Arabic.
Uh-huh.
Sugar comes, the word sugar comes from Arabic. In Spanish, how do you say sugar? Azúcar. Yes, shakkar. Okay. Another lesson. Does it really come from Arabic? Kind of not. Okay. So this is a completely different lesson, but since we're learning languages, I'm going to tell you something you probably have never heard before. No, hold on. Proto-Indian, not Pan-Indian. Indo-European. So, hold on. That's fine. I'll just use this for now. So, I know this is kind of blurry, but I just wanted to give you an idea. Inshallah, maybe next time I'll bring something else. I'll read this for you. You know how languages come from other languages, right? For example, from Aramaic, we got Hebrew and Arabic, okay? So there are languages that languages come from. So if you keep going back, what is the original language? Everything stemmed from one language. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala split us into multiple languages. So the root language of your English, Latin, Spanish, Italian, Hindi, Urdu, Arabic, Hebrew, Aramaic is called the Proto-Indo-European language. So everything comes from all those languages. Chinese is not part of it. Japanese is not part of it. So look at the list over here. I think I can't read that. But it's Italic, Germanic, Albanian, Greek, Armenian, I don't know what this is. Slavic, which is a Russian language, Iranian, Indo-Aryan, and basically Hindi, Urdu, Persian, Farsi. They all come from this root language called PIE or P, something like that. Proto-Indian, just FYI. This is why we share similar words. So this is why sugar, most likely, that's my assessment. I'm not a linguist, but it didn't come from Arabic, but they have the same word. Anyways, I hope that makes sense. Okay. But Spanish is azúcar because Arabs ruled Spain for a long time, for 700 years? Yeah. Yeah. Huh? 800 years. In Cordoba. Cordoba and other areas. And so Spanish got influenced with Arabic. So that's why you see a lot of Spanish words that start with the letter A, like azur, for example. What does it mean? Blue, right? Right? Or azúcar. That they're all Arabic words. Okay, let's move on. Was that interesting? No? You got bored? No? Okay.
No, that was very interesting.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
Still good. It was very informative.
Yeah, هذا سكر وذلك لبن. Okay, next. Okay, so that's the end of, I think that's the end of that lesson. So let's keep reading, okay? I think we have already done this. We've already done this. And we're almost finished with the class, by the way. So I'm not going to do a review. We'll do a review next time because we spent a lot of time in the Quran and Tazkiyah and all of that stuff, but that's okay. So I'll read it. I'll read it for you guys. Ibrahim, you didn't get to read, right? Go ahead and read. read اقرأ.
طيب.
بتعرف كيف تقرأ عربي؟
لسه شوية.
لسه شوي؟
عربي.
اوكي ما شاء الله. Okay. You want to try? Why don't you try? Wow, ذلك قط لا ذلك كلب. Very nice. What does that mean?